This is the last of the new questions submitted to us by the College Board for our hopeful approval. But yeah, this is not new. This is the old SAT. This is what I would call a part over whole question. What a lot of people sometimes classify as a circle sector. Okay. Now, when I learned circle sectors in school, I had to learn like 4 different formulas. It was a whole pain in the neck. The part of our whole thing is the one formula we need to know, because what we have is a circle, and we're talking about a slice of it, okay? So that's a circle sector, like a slice. And whatever we know about that slice is always the same fraction. So whatever fraction of the circle it is, it's that fraction of the area, that fraction of the circumference, that fraction of the angles. It's consistent, so we can use fractions to kind of understand this. So what we know is that this angle here is 45. Ooh, that doesn't show up good at all. 40, ooh, goodness, okay. This right here is 45, there we go. So that 45 is the part that we care about. The 360 degrees in a circle is consistent. That is always the whole number of degrees in the circle. So there's my part, there's my whole. And we're gonna set this equal to another kind of understanding of what's going on. The arc length of AB, so that's this outside, is 3 inches. If that's part of the way around the circle, what's the whole way around called? Well, it's called the circumference. So we're solving for the very thing we need here. So once we have 3 parts of like a set of fractions like this, we can just cross multiply and divide. So I would multiply by C on both sides and by 360 on both sides. And that's going to cross out the C's there, cross out the 360s there. We get 45C is equal to 3 times 360 is 1080. Then finish it up by dividing by 45, and we get that C is 24, and that's the answer. So new test, same stuff. They're doing this a lot. They love circle sectors, but they're pretty consistent. Part over whole is how I've been solving them. If you go into any of my videos for the old official practice tests, you will see that on average, there's one of these per test, and no matter what it looks like, I end up solving it the same way. So that is maybe the thought I will leave you with if you've made it through this entire playlist here, is that the SAT has always been predictable. They're going to ask people different questions. Now with the new test, they're going to ask you different questions than the person sitting next to you. With the adaptive sections, you might get a completely different section than other people, but the topics are consistent. So if you practice, you will not be surprised on test day. There might be topics that are more difficult. There might be skills that you need to develop to get through those topics more easily, but it's the same old stuff. These 33 questions represent what's always been on the test. Slight changes, but the overall skills, the overall topics are the same. And if you practice the old stuff for the old SAT, you will see things that are going to come up on the new SAT. And when we get new material and new questions, I will be right there helping you through it, making more videos, and you can always go back to my site, setteletutoring.com, for all sorts of free resources to help you get the best score possible on your SAT. Thanks for watching.